Welcome everyone to Karatbars International. My name is Steve Hoffman. Glad you could be with us today. If we have some time, we'll be taking your questions at the very end of the presentation. We have a lot to cover: the company, the ownership, the products, the compensation plan, and so much more. So with that said, let's get started with today's presentation, Karatbars International. The opportunity is here for you, and what we're going to talk about is gold. Now, this gold is quite a bit different than the gold that you've probably seen out there from brokers. You know, people say, well, I can get gold cheaper, but not really when it comes to apples. You see, all gold is not the same. Just like diamonds, there are different grades. Well, the same thing with gold, but there are also different features with gold. Like, for instance, do you think that your broker is going to give you free storage? I really doubt that's going to happen. With Karatbars, you get unlimited free storage for as much gold as you want, really for as long as you want. And if you decide you want the gold shipped to you, it comes by Federal Express. Very easy. This is 999.9 pure 24 karat K gold, certified by the LBMA, which stands for the London Bullion Market Association. It doesn't get any better than that. You see, to have your refinery part of the LBMA, you can't have any complaints for 3 years. So that tells you the quality of the gold you're getting and the company behind it. Also, this is private issue gold, which means it can't be reclaimed. If you check through history, people throughout different countries bought gold, silver, whatever it may be, and the countries, they had right to that gold. They could take it back, they could reclaim it, a certain percentage. That cannot happen here with Karatbars International. This is your gold. Nobody can touch it. These are big benefits here, and there is so much more. They're mounted on a credit card size card. That's because 24K gold is very soft, and you don't want it to bend. It's UV protected, the card, so you have that there for you. And there's a QR symbol on the back, and that helps identify your gold as well. So this is really the best you're going to get out there. Now, when I ask a question to people, what would you rather have, paper money or gold? Most people select, obviously, paper money because they have to pay their bills. But what would happen if your gold became currency? And we all know paper currencies dropped in value due to inflation, and gold has gone up. And I'm going to show you an example of that. Could you imagine using your gold as currency? Well, right now, Karatbars Gold is accepted at over 9,000 locations, and that's growing all the time as currency. Let's take a look at some history of the dollar versus gold. Back in 1932, $100,000 is now valued today at $2,000. Talk about a decrease. Let's look at the same amount of gold. $100,000 in 1932 is now valued at $4.449 million. Which would you rather have? Paper money or gold? Remember the last slide? Obviously, you can't put all your money there, but we need to start saving into something different, which is gold. And we're going to talk about that. Look at the increase, a 4,300% increase since 1932. Now, why small gold? It's easier to obtain and it's easier to afford. Not everybody can afford a brick of gold, and the people that have it want more of it. And you know, it's the secret of the wealthy. They've been buying gold for years, and gold has been around, well, definitely around 5,000 years, but a lot of people have been trading it for over 2,600 years, and it's recognized today in 194 countries as currency. And that's the goal of Karatbars, to get into as many countries as possible. Now, this is dating the presentation, but as of today, we're in 120 of those 194 countries, and that's going to be growing. See, the problem is most people can't afford to purchase gold until now. And that's what we're going to show you, how you can get gold as little as a gram of gold. And you keep accumulating. And here's the question for you. If I can show you how to get gold each week and have someone else pay for it, would you like to know what I'm doing? Let me say that again. If I can show you how to get gold each week and have someone else pay for it, would you like to know what I'm doing? It really comes down to that, and I'm going to show you how this works. It's working for me. I don't buy gold. It's given to me through this program. to what I'm doing, some of my efforts, just sharing it with other people. Now, the founder and owner of Karatbars International is Harold Seitz, based out of Stuttgart, Germany. And again, to date the presentation, they'll be moving into their new location, a building there, really nice facility, June 15th, and the move should be done by August 1st. Everyone should be in by then. There's also an office in New York and Bangkok, Thailand as well. Now, the concept was launched in April of 2010. The opportunity itself is a little over 3 years old. Now let's talk about something that I like, and it's a private issue money card, otherwise known as a prepaid international MasterCard. This MasterCard won Designer of the Year award in Europe by MasterCard. It's the best and most versatile international prepaid card in the world. Now, why do all the affiliates like this card? Well, there's some nice features. Every Friday, you are paid into your card. You don't have to request it. It just goes there. And it's every Friday, and that's not in US dollars. That's in euros. I know when people ask me, what would I rather have, US dollars or euros? I'm going to pick euros every time. Most opportunities you look out there, pay in dollars or some other form of currency that is not equal to what the euros is going to be. So again, a huge plus there. You get your card after you earn 35 euros in the opportunity. And that could be just by referring people to gold, getting gold, whether they be a customer or an affiliate. And that card will be mailed to your home. And when you use this card, it can be used in about 200 countries around the world. No questions asked. I was just traveling over in Asia for 6 weeks, took out my card. It was converted into euros and not dollars, which was much better. I was able to buy a lot more. No questions asked. It worked like a charm. Because see, most cards are domestic. And when you go overseas to another country, you have to call ahead of time and get it approved. It could be a headache. You don't have to worry about this with this card. It's one of the best cards I've ever seen out there. Now let's talk about a concept, the power of two. Now, why would we be talking about money and paper money and when we're really discussing gold? It's just to share an idea with you for those of you that want the affiliate program. See, there are two ways to do Karatbars. One is a customer. And you could just refer your friends and family to get gold. They don't have to be part of the opportunity. They could just get the gold, and you can get a referral bonus for doing that. Or you can build an opportunity. So let's talk about the building side of this. Would you rather have a penny that doubled every day for 31 days or $1 million? When I show this to people the first time, they usually select $1 million because you can't imagine a penny amounting to anything in 31 days. Well, watch what happens to that penny. It grows every day and keeps compounding and doubling. The power of two. And by day 31, you have close to $11 million. Now, how does this relate to this opportunity? I'm going to show you through a few slides on how you can build your opportunity with the power of two. And I'll go through all of that in detail so you understand how it works. In Karatbars, everybody starts off with a free account. You're going to get a website and a back office. You see, they want you to check them out. Not many opportunities do that. But I will tell you one thing. If you don't activate your account and you find that people or other affiliates are placed below you, you will not financially benefit from that person. So you don't want to take too long to activate your account because there's a lot of what they call spillover in this program. That means people above you placing people below you. When I get to that slide, you'll understand it a little bit better. There are 4 ways to start. If you want to do the affiliate program, if you just want to refer and get gold, you don't have to do anything, but you're not going to make the money. You're not going to get a referral bonus. So the bronze package is $135, and you're going to get 5% direct commission on the people you sponsor. And it's really that simple. The next way up is a silver at $400. You're going to receive a starter kit with that and 1 gram of gold. And you're going to get double the commissions, 10%. So you're looking at that makes a lot more sense to me, getting double for the same amount of work. Then there's the gold at $800. You're going to receive a starter kit and 2 grams of gold. And that's 15% direct commissions on the people that you sponsor as well. And then you got the VIP. Most start as a VIP. It's $21.80 with a discount bonus card. So if you're going to be a VIP, make sure the person that refers you gives you a discount bonus card to get to this price, because you're going to get a €100 discount. You're going to receive a starter kit and 3 grams of gold. You're also going to get 20% direct commissions for the people you sponsor. That's 4 times what a bronze is. Obviously, it costs more, but guess what? In the long run, you're going to make quite a bit more. You can always upgrade any time you wish. You can start off as a bronze and upgrade to a VIP, but that will even cost you a little bit in earnings as well. We can't get into everything in this presentation because we're limited on time, but your sponsor can explain that to you. We're showing you the amounts in dollars, and obviously the company works in euros, so you're going to have to do some conversion. So these numbers could be up $1, $2, or $3 either way, up or down, depending on the day you decide to sign up for your package. Continuing with the power of 2. In this program, again, this is just a demonstration example. Acquire at least 1 gram of gold per week. It is not required, but to get to the numbers that I'm going to show you, this is what we all need to do. It's about $65 a gram. It's optional, but it'll get you the numbers I'm going to show you. And it could be 1 week, it could be even 1 gram a month. The goal here is we need to start moving our money. Paper money is decreasing in value, and we all need to do something about that. Then next, find 2 people that want to do the same. Now, can you find more than 2? Of course you can find more than 2. The more you find, the better you're going to succeed with this opportunity, just like any opportunity. Personally, I want to find a lot more than 2. My goal is to get to 200 because I like what I'm doing here, and I like to educate the people on how I'm going to educate you. And then everyone brings in at least 2 people. That's it, 2. That's the power of 2. It really doesn't get much easier than finding 2 people that want to improve their financial situation with the Gold Savings Club. That's what we have, a way to save. Where are you saving your money today? Most are saving in a bank earning less than 0.1% interest, which is nothing. Some people are in real estate not doing too well there. Some are in mutual funds, which is risky, and then stocks, which is even riskier. So you have to decide. And then there's others that have no savings. That's where the opportunity comes into play. That will help you earn so you can save more. So this opportunity is really for everybody, and the goal is to move paper money, which is dropping in value, into gold, which has been around forever. Some people call it God's currency, and it just may be. Quick disclaimer as I get into the numbers, I'm going to show you a plan. Income projections are shown in US dollars. This action plan uses mathematical examples that depend on following the plan as described in this presentation. Results will vary based on your activity and the activity of your team. Every opportunity comes with risk. Always make sure you are comfortable with the risk you may take. So let's get started into how you can earn. We're going to use the silver package because that's the lowest fee to get in, where you're going to get some gold, and that's $400, and you can always upgrade. Now, the goal in this example is to sponsor 2 bronze packages as soon as you can, and that's just $135. It's not a whole lot to put in to get an opportunity like this, and really it's almost nothing, but obviously it is something. I'm going to show you some time frames here, and you'll see the word period. You want to substitute the word period. It could be 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or even a month if you want to take your time. You may have seen other presentations where they show you a 12-week system. Personally, I think that's too difficult for most of us to achieve, and I like to give you reality, real numbers, something I know that can be done, something that I'm doing. So you determine the time period you're going to see, and I'll even stretch it out. It's the longest one, and you'll see this is a game plan for your future. One, maybe for saving into gold with the Gold Savings Club and earning some extra income, which I'm sure most of you need. Period 1. Let's say your first week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, whatever it is. You bring in 2 bronze packages and you're a silver at 10%. You're going to get $27. I want to be real conservative here. Period 2 and period 3, you're not going to bring in anybody and you don't have enough residual income, because we do get residual income from all the gold purchases everybody makes on our team. But let's say period 2 and 3, there's not enough yet to generate a commission. So we'll say it's 0. Again, this could be a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or a month. Okay? So you're looking at up to 3 months already at the worst case scenario. Then period 4, things start to change. This could be as fast as 4 weeks or 4 months. $100. Starting to grow. With that $100, guess what? You can buy a gram of gold. And that starts your perpetual free gold at that point. And the rest will go into your MasterCard. What's going to happen is it's all going to go into your MasterCard, and you just use your MasterCard to get the gold. Again, we're talking about moving paper money into gold. We have to practice what we preach. Period 5, things start to grow. 150, again, you have enough for gold. Period 6, even better, 250. Period 7, 550. Period 8, $1,100. Now it's starting to get into some serious income. Period 9, look at this. This is the big period right here. You have enough to upgrade from a silver, you pay the difference, to a VIP package, which means you're not going to earn 10% anymore. And the people you sponsor, you're going to earn 20%, double. So you start making more. Look at period 10, 4,350. Period 11, 8,550. Look at period 12, $17,250. And by this point, you should have at least 15 grams of gold, because you got 1 gram per gold each week, and you upgraded to a VIP, which gives you 3 grams. So that will put you at 15 grams. But you know what? If you want a life changer, 15 grams is not that much. You're not even at an ounce yet. Because the way our gold is, the 999.9 pure 24K gold, an ounce is 31.1 grams. Okay, that's how it works. We have some videos on that you can look at. Over this 12-period system here, you made $34,177. Now, again, I said a period could be a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even if it's a month. Show me a plan that's going to get you to $17,250 plus per month within a year from now, if you took the slow track. And how would you like to make an extra $34,000 this year? This can be done. I've already passed that in 3 months, the $34,000. It depends on what you want to do, how much time you put into it, how many people you talk to. What would you do to make $17,000 a month or more? Would you work it? Would you deal with rejection? See, I'm not going to make or paint a pretty picture that everybody says yes. Your friends don't know you as the gold expert, but you can become one, and you can get educated through our team, because we provide the education. So when you talk to your friends and the people you know, they're going to be very impressed. You can also market online. But how about this? I showed you the silver package, remember? What happens if you're a gold or a VIP? You're going to earn a lot more than's on the screen. It could completely change your life if you wanted to change your life. There are many great opportunities out there. The opportunities don't fail. It's the people working the opportunities that fail. They quit before they get good. In any field, you must give it time to succeed. Don't expect to see success in 2, 3, or 4, or 5 weeks. Some of you may get it. But show me a doctor through 3 months of medical school that can go out there and make a lot of money. Show me a lawyer that can go through 3 or 5 months of law school and make money. You need to pay your dues, whether it's with time or money. Here it's not much money. It's time. You need to learn it. You're worth it. Most opportunities, they don't tell you this. They just make everything look so pretty and everything like that. But you know what? Yes, you have to work at this. You need to believe in you. You need to learn. You have to be a student of your opportunity. And with Karatbars, you'll become the teacher of your opportunity. We don't sell. We educate. And we give you the tools to educate with. This is my favorite part of the program. And this is how we benefit even more than what I just showed you. That's just one of the ways that we earn. Actually, two, through sponsorships and through gold residual income. This one is through building the opportunity if you so choose to. And Karatbars is a lot different. It's not MLM. It's not multi-level marketing. Why? In multi-level marketing, you have one level that's direct to you, and you may get overrides on 5, 6, or 7 levels. And on your first level, everybody you sponsor is on your first level. And the people that benefit are you and a few people above you. And that's it, and the company. This opportunity works a lot different. We work in generations. You have a left and a right side or a left and right column. Each column works together. Everybody works together. And you start off on your first generation, the most you can have on your first generation are 2 affiliates. That's it. You can't have like a multi-level marketing 20, 50 people on your first level. Here are their generations. You can have 2 people. Now what happens to the third person you bring in? Well, they're still yours. You benefit exactly the same, but you're going to place number 3 under your first or second person. So now everybody on your team, even the people below you, start benefiting. Let's see how this works. Every package has a unit value. A bronze is 5 units, a silver is 20 units, a gold is 50, and a VIP is 100 units. The next 2 slides are going to talk about this dual system. So we're going to show you how the units work first. Then the next slide, I'm going to show you how you can trade or cash in your units for income. And that's on the next slide. So let's talk about number 1. You bring in number 1, and number 1 comes in as a bronze. Well, you're going to get 5 units, but how about this? Every single person above you is going to get 5 units. Not 6 or 7 generations, everybody, to the top. Now your sponsor brings in a 3rd or 4th person, and they need to place them somewhere. Remember, they only can have 2 people on their first generation, and this is their 3rd or 4th person. Guess what? It goes underneath you. You're going to get credit for this person. If they come in as a silver, you're going to get 20 units, and so is everybody above you. See, this is true teamwork. Now let's talk about what happens when number 3 comes in. Let's say you brought in number 1, and number 1 brings in number 3 as a goal. Well, number 1 gets 50 units, and so do you, and so does everybody above you. Number 2 brings in number 4 as a VIP. 2 gets 100 units, you get 100 units, everybody above you gets 100 units. We are working together. That's why this is a lot of fun. 3 brings in number 5 as a goal. 3 gets 50. 1 gets 50. You get 50. I think you're getting the message. Everybody above you gets 50 units. 4 brings in another VIP. 4 gets 100. 2 gets 100. You get 100. Everybody gets 100. So we talked about above you. How many people collect units above you? All the way up to the top. How about how many people below you can you collect units on? How deep does this go? In multi-level marketing, it's maybe 5, 6, 7 levels. I've seen some matrices go for 20 levels. How about this? Through infinite generations in this program, if there are 200, 500, 1,000 generations below you, you're going to get the same 100 units. It's really that simple. Now, how do you cash this in? Well, you see a new column. It's called income. And that's what's based every week for your first 25 cycles. You're going to get this column. And then in the back office, there's a newsletter that'll explain how it works after 25 cycles per week. But here you're going to have a cycle. What's a cycle? A cycle is when you have 25 units on one side and 50 units on the other side. Right? It's really that simple. 25 on the left or right and 50 units on the opposite side. And you'll get paid what's in that euro column. So, or the income column, I'm sorry. So let's look at the example here. You brought in number 1. Remember that? And then number 2 was put underneath you by your sponsor. So we're going to show you how all this works. We're going to look at the examples of what they're starting off with the right side. The person that your sponsor put in, we're going to change a little bit, is a bronze this time. Number 2 is a bronze. You got 5 units even though your sponsor brought them in. Now this bronze brings in their friend as a silver. That's 20 units. Well, if you look at the cycle, that's half of your requirements to cycle. You got 25 on one side. So what do you need to do on the other side? Well, if you brought in number 1 and number 1 comes in as a gold, That's 50 units. You have 25 on one side and 50 on the other. It doesn't matter which side. What does this mean for you? Payday. Depending on the package you have, you'll get 10, 40, 60, or 80 euros. Now you see why people want to become a VIP. It's 8 times more than what a bronze gets. And this is going to get even better as you grow your opportunity. That's about $110 if you're a VIP. And all you did was bring in one person that you got 20% on of your VIP for the direct sponsorship, plus you got this dual system bonus. Let's look at another example here. Gold was brought in by the silver. You didn't bring in this gold, the silver brought in the gold. You got 50 units. And then the gold on your left side, not you, the gold on your left side brought in their friend as a VIP, 100 units. What does this mean? 25 goes into the lower number, which is 50 twice. And 50 goes into 100 twice. That means you got paid 2 cycles. And if you're a VIP, that's 160 euros, about $220. And you didn't bring in the gold, and you didn't bring in the VIP. How would you like to wake up and see that in the morning? Well, let me tell you, this morning when I woke up, there were 11 cycles. And I'm a VIP. 11 cycles when I woke up. The day was just starting. I was sleeping, and my team overseas is awake because this is in all those countries around the world, 120 countries right now. So while I'm sleeping, the other half of my team or a portion of my team is up there during their daytime. So don't be shocked if you wake up one morning and there's a lot of cycles there. Let's look at example number 3. Your team is growing on your right side. Again, you brought nobody in on your right because your sponsor took care of that with the one person who keeps bringing in people. And you have a total of 300 units, which is 3 VIPs, or it could be 6 gold. It's just however, it accumulates. You have 300 units on your right. And on your left, the VIP brings in another VIP. Watch what happens here. You take 25, divide that into the lower number, which is 100. 25 divided into 100, we should all know without a calculator, is 4. Now 50 divided into 300 is 6. Now you can't cash in 6 cycles because you only have 4 on the left. You have 25 into 100 4 times. So you're going to cash in the 100 units on the left, and you're going to cash in 200 units because 50 times 4 is 200. Cash in 200s on the right. Now you still have 100 left over. That's going to stay there. It doesn't flush away. So you still have 100 remaining on the right. You're going to cash in the 100 on the left, the 200 on the right, and you're going to have 4 cycles. That's right. Just one VIP came in, and it cashed in 4 cycles. That's 320 euros, or about $440. And this just keeps growing. You've got to give this time. Like any opportunity, you can't rush it. Some people have different skills and different talents. Some people do it fast, some people do it slow, and some people that do it slow actually end up doing it a lot better later on. So don't judge your success based on someone else. Never do that. If Michael Jordan based his success on me becoming an NBA star, he said, Steve, you go join the NBA. If you do well, I'll sign up for the draft. He'd be doing this presentation tonight. He would never make it into the NBA if he based his success on me. Same thing here. Don't base your success on someone else. We have 7 ways that you earn. You've seen a few of them. We have direct commissions. We have the unilevel bonus, and that's the people that you sponsor. When they purchase or they acquire or get their free gold from their earnings every week or every month, however it is, you're going to get a commission, a residual commission every time they acquire gold. Well, they have people on their team, and this is your generation bonus. When their team acquires gold and you brought them in, the one person, that person that direct to you, on their team, you're going to get residual income when they acquire gold. Then the package bonus we talked about, that's the 5 to 20%. The first one we talked about when you directly sponsor somebody based on the package you have. We just covered the dual team bonus. That's that cycle bonus. Then there's Karatbars pool, and that's the profit sharing based on what you do, your productivity, what package you're at, you can earn at the end of the year profit sharing on all the gold sales of this company. See, a portion of every sale is gold that is sold, whether it's through the affiliates or retail side, the customers, goes into a pool, and you're going to share that. Now, here's something that's kind of fun. Karatbars Gold Fund. When we get gold, and when your team acquires gold, sometimes it's every day, every week, every month, however it may be, you're going to get incentive grams of gold. And these incentive grams of gold can be traded in for merchandise, whether it be a Rolex watch, a gold i5 or a gold iPhone. It could be a trip to Dubai, a vacation. It could be different levels of cars. It could be a villa. It's in your back office. It shows you how to trade that in, and it accumulates. And the larger your team gets and the more gold we all acquire, the more gifts, the more incentive gold you're going to get. It's just a fun thing. Getting started really simple. All you got to do is get to your computer, get the link from the person that invited you here with the instructions. Our team does have instructions. It makes it easier for you. Sign up for free. Now, free means you can get gold and learn about the opportunity. But if somebody is placed below you, like you saw on the screen there, the dual system, people can be placed below you. You will not financially benefit unless you activate or select a package. And we recommend you start with the silver, gold, or VIP, because that's where you get a starter kit and you get grams of gold in your starter kit. That is FedEx to your house, and you need to sign for it. Finally is to acquire gold by the gram. You can get 2.5 gram cards, 5 gram cards, as much as you want. But get started with that. Get your classic card. Get your gold as soon as you can. You can show it to people. You get your package in about 2 weeks after you sign up. It's really that quick. And as you see on your card here, it's 999.9 pure 24K gold. It's 1 gram with the assayer signature on it, certified also with the LBMA, the London Bullion Market Association. It also has a serial number. Each card has that. You don't see it on the screen. This is just a sample. On the back of your card, when you flip it over, you're going to see a QR symbol similar to this. And if you have a scanner or reader on your cell phone, you can put it right over it. It picks it up, and it shows people your card. It identifies it. It's a great marketing tool. And the company has a lot of marketing tools and system in their back office. And so does our team, by the way. Next, there are specialty cards. You know, a lot of people give gift cards to people. It could be a Visa or a MasterCard gift card, a department store gift card. People take the money, they spend it, and it's gone. How about the gift that just keeps growing? And that's a gold gift card. They have birthday cards, newborns, graduation, Valentine's Day, Christmas, so many different types, even the World Cup in Brazil. We have a Voices of Africa card, a new card right now where a percentage of each card goes toward helping the needy in Africa. Different programs. Each year, then you have a theme card, and maybe sometimes it's less of the year, so it runs out. It's a limited edition card, 100,000 cards. Right now, they have the Pope John Paul II card. And I just got mine, received mine, and it's amazing. I show it to people. It's a limited edition. That means it could go up in value. It's not just